Hey everybody, how's it going? We have a very important news flash here from Wizards of the Coast. This is important. Um, Earlier today, I was on the interwebs and I read a very interesting take on the hot mess that is this one complete bundle situation. So I'm gonna paraphrase this from a gentleman who is in the UK, and he very aptly put this this way. And so the negative reviews start. It must be typically a stupid collectible and allocated product season. We're into it, and I get it. Like normally at a store, we honor our pre-orders as best as we can, and then we have no stock left over. Not enough to be put on general sale, so what? Well, the first person in the store gets to buy one, and then leftover copies at MSRP and flips it? Well, yeah, I guess so. I still want to live in 1972 and camp out in front of a concert and get tickets for front row the night before, just to get something special. We no longer live in a world full of jumpers for goalpost. The first person in the queue who walks in and wants to buy all your stock. It's Billy Big Balls and his wallet of doom, and you can't stop the supply and demand if you have no stock to support it. But he can, if he wants, go out and buy stock elsewhere, or all of your stock that you have available, since it's available. As a store, I do my damnedest to honor my pre-orders. It's kind of hard with a complete bundles as everyone gets so few. Yet, I do believe the internet game still has infinite stock at around $100 a pop. Yeah. Deep discounters still have them on sale for $70, $65, $68, $55. That's pretty close to what we're paying for it. This entire era of stupidity and expensively underprinted magic and overprinted, those tech bros at Hasbro CEOs have on the back foot. They're going to underprint and overcharge now, artificially, to create buzz. Commander Masters at almost $400 a box, not even including the fact that they're not even collector boosters. This is the world we live in now. Mine too. Sadly. Damn. Well, here, even with me at Flights, we've honored our pre-orders of Compleat. I said to everybody, come in. Get your pre-orders. Yeah, it's 95 bucks a box. People are like, that's crazy. Why is it so expensive, Dave? And I go, well, because that's what it is. That's what it is. And then everybody's like, yeah, bah, it's just another bundle. Nobody wanted it. So then I called my distributor and I said, hey, this product, yeah, nobody's really buying it. I says, well, listen, I really like the product. I have faith in it. I think it's going to be good. I want 20 cases of it. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, whoever doesn't want their allocation, I'll take it. I want it. Sure, no problem, Dave. We got you. I said, okay, so let me know. Now, I was allocated 12 boxes. That's 2 of these cases for here at Flights. That's 12 boxes. I already had 14 pre-orders before I even knew what my allocation was. Okay, so now I got to scramble to find 2 more. That's cool. I got it covered because people are already turning it down. That's great for me. People turn it down. Other stores turn it down. All of a sudden, it comes out that there's some hot, new, amazing stuff in there, the oil slicks and all these things that are only available through it. No dice, though. They did leave the dice out on this. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't opened yours yet, there's no special dice in here. No big white dice with Phyrexian letters on it or anything like that, which would have been cool considering how they botched the whole pre-release thing with the 1 in 15 in a case, which was searchable, by the way, because the dumbasses put a barcode on the back of the box at a lot number that had a different number, and it was the only one in the case of the other 14 that had that number. Gee, ain't got to be Fellini to figure that one out. If you don't get that reference, you're probably too young. Anyhow, back to the letter. As he says, he gets it. This is what's happening. People have voted with their wallets and have pre-ordered places and things that were way cheaper elsewhere. And there's always somewhere cheaper. Always someone else who loves magic more or pays taxes less. And there's always somebody prepared to take your pre-order money with no intent or moral obligation to actually deliver it. It's just the way it is. The order you placed with a store that wasn't me, that let you down, instead of it being that guy who got a complete bundle cheap, you now are that guy who didn't get a complete bundle at all. And now you somehow feel that it's my fault because you didn't pre-order through me and I have product and they don't, that we should take the repercussions and the negativity from it. That's what retail's like. You can always blame the retailer for not giving you it for free. You can always want to sell at the market rate and don't ever want to buy at the market price, because that makes what we announced as a game store, retail. Okay. It's a local game store. If you weren't here for it, what would you be here for? Each other? No. If you're missing out, you're a loser. You didn't win. You don't get a trophy. You do not get to say, yeah, I got a complete bundle. I got it for $47, which is $2 over cost, before shipping, before taxes, before Amazon deep discounts. Okay, great, awesome. What is the market rate for the product like this? Honestly, nobody knows. There is reports of stores who order 200 copies of this. 200 copies. That's 6 divided by the number of cases, mathing. They got 2. Not 2 cases, 2 boxes. But yet Walmarts and Targets and big box stores have pallets of it at a greatly reduced price. So here we are as retailers in both overseas and here in the United States. And in most circumstances, we, the retailer, the wholesaler, the buyer for you out there of Magic players and people who want products, want to be Father Christmas. We want to be a good Father Christmas. Not the Billy Bob Thornton bad Santa. The guy who's like, oh, here comes the Grinch. He's my buddy. We're going to take this all away from you now because we're going to hoard it for ourselves and sell it elsewhere. Or tell you there's no product and yet put it on the shelf 3 months later at triple the price. Or hoard that at our distributors because we know the distributors can now make an extra amount of money on that. So say somebody at XYZ place says to me at Flights 2, yeah, no problem. We understand people aren't ordering that. We have all this extra product now that we have to move because we said yes to this months ago from Watsy. Now we have all these extra cases that are going to sit here and nobody wants them. You're going to take them? Awesome. Take them. So they put me down on paper. And all of a sudden, wait a minute. We can make more money off this. Let's tell everyone we don't have this product and give them the bare minimum and hold on to it for 2 weeks and see what the market does. Worst case scenario is we just dump it and say, hey, we got a resupply and we still have them at $48 a box or $55 a box, $10 more than they were because we had to hold on to them, blah, 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 whatever bullshit excuse they want to make up. All right. Billy Bob Thornton bad. So you play Magic and it's likely to be your world now. We are likely to see allocations of Lord of the Rings also because it's been a crazy price point, and allocations of Commander Masters because it's even crazier price point. Yeah, sure. That's reasonable. Why not? But allocations being unfair to us who order, knowing we have customers for this stuff. We have pre-sales for this stuff. When we say, oh, we're only going to get X amount because you lorded over us, this is what you're going to give us. Okay, well, we're saying to you, we're moving this product. You want to know why your sales are slumping. Okay, we're selling 15 boxes of this before it even comes out. Guaranteeing you 15 box sales. 3 cases, 5 cases, 8 cases, 20 cases, whatever it is. Now we're just saying like, okay, now we're stuck with buying 8 cases of this product that we don't want. We didn't tell you we didn't want this product. We just said, this is what we want. This is what we want to buy. Do we want to buy more? Sure. Should you produce more? Yes. Percentage it. Figure it out. You have all these numbers from 30 years to go down based upon what it is and the fluctuations and stuff. But, you know, there's still hundreds of Magic players and thousands of Magic players who buy their own body weight in boosters every single week. And consider it fair. What your view of fair, and so long as you got less than market rate, that nobody else's definition of fair is fair? Sorry, it's called retail. There's supply and demand. There's things that get marked up. I have what I have. They have what they have. Other people don't have any. So no player, store, or distributor makes this situation. Somehow, yet, it gets exacerbated. If you knowingly ran the price close to the trade right up to the wire, even though you knew you were not getting the stock, it's a dirty pool tactic. If you cancel pre-orders to relist at a higher price, if you were a publisher that is so needy that your king make is a higher street chain that sells virtually nothing to you, but yet doesn't supply events to support them, even the lion's share of the stock, it's dirty pool. When's the last time any of you went and played a pre-release at Walmart, Target, Best Buy? I'll wait. No, seriously. I'll wait. I'm going to have some cake here because, you know, I think, honestly, I love cake. And just like Wizards, I want to eat it too. Hasbro. You should try some of this Hasbro. These cake bars, There's 7 days. 7-day cake bars. Oh, wait, hang on. Well, these expired in 2020. Still good. Still good. So, maybe I didn't know the score before. Maybe you thought you were a chosen one and you didn't have a plan. Maybe you thought the world would never change and that magic wouldn't be Pokemon. Days are gone, buddy. Those days are gone. Gone forever. So I end up with a little ditty. Oompa, loompa, oopity eep. There's no complete bundles anywhere for cheap. Should have pre-ordered when they were announced in a local game store where you wouldn't get trounced. Brutal allocations mean no one has stock. Oompa, loompa, fookity fook. Well, haha! Joke's on you! Haha! Here at Flights 2, we got stock. That's right. I'm going to open this right here on camera to show you guys how awesome it is to have distributors that supply us on demand when we ask them for it. Choink! You know my buddy Choink here. Oh, I was so excited for this on Friday when we got our 2 cases in from our one distributor. I can't wait to get this. The fuck? Wow. Really? What am I supposed to do now? I gotta wait, like everybody else, for them to decide if we're gonna get stock or not. Cake. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got.